Let's begin. Let's begin with what I will call the problem of diversity. Here we are at St. Anselm College. Here I am at Creighton University. Colleges and universities love diversity, or at least they love diversity. They love diversity to the extent that it's diversity of a certain kind. Right now, racial diversity is a real biggie at universities. If you're talking about racial diversity, you've got everyone's ear. Gender diversity may not have the resonance that race does at the moment, but boy, that's a big one. Class diversity used to be bigger. Now it really seems to be dropping down the charts. But outside of those things, people are diverse in many ways, in ways that universities are not always interested in talking about or making part of their pitch or their appeal for why you should attend there, what you should study there, and so forth. But diversity is very important for my topic because people are diverse not only by way of race, not only by way of gender, not only by way of class, but people are diverse in a very fundamentally important way for my topic today. People are diverse in terms of their views and their values, right? The only person who probably agrees with you on absolutely everything is you. Right? You may have significant overlap with some people, you may have almost no overlap with other people, but at the end of the day, right, there is not a whole lot of agreement about views and values. And so if we live in a pluralistic society, the diverse and pluralistic society that we live in is not unified by a set of views and values, right? And so this is important because it raises an epistemic challenge to CSR. Epistemology is that branch of philosophy that concerns itself with the theory of knowledge and with questions like, what does it mean to know something, right? What does it mean to say something is true, etc., right? In order to pursue CSR, in order to pursue the common good, right, we need to have agreement on things like views and values. But agreement on views and values is relatively thin on the ground. I don't have to tell you that what is discussed under the heading of political polarization is itself a reflection of this. And of course, the polarization in our society is political, but it is not only political, right? People have different conceptions of the good life. They have different conceptions of what a well-lived life is. And all of these things are going to be implicated, right, in our conception of what corporate social responsibility is and what business firms under the heading of corporate social responsibility should pursue. So one problem that we have, I think, with enthusiasm for CSR is there seems to be a rather blithe assurance on the part of those who are enthusiastic about CSR, who think that business firms should be doing ever more in a CSR direction, that the views and the values that will be reflected in the CSR activities will be ones with which they agree. Well, we'll see if that turns out to be true.